Land! They might be faster. I said I don't know. I honestly don't know. I suspect the monuments are probably slightly better than being a native. But absolutely... No, we're doing a real one. We're not doing a saved. Come on. Come on, let me go back. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the Plays What Is To Be Our... Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Our Populists in Government Speedrun attempt. Start as anyone on the map or a custom nation, as long as the custom nation uses less than 200 points. You cannot start as a tribe in Europe. If you try to start as a tribe in Europe... Well, you can start as a tribe, you can't start as a native. But you meant native. Or at least I assume you meant native. If I'm putting words in your mouth, tell me off. But if you try to start as one of these, it will tell you, your capital has to be in America. Or the New World. They allow you to be in Australia as well, maybe. I don't think tribe would be quicker. These don't generate points at an especially high rate. Anyway, reform progress, force limit, the rest we don't really care about because they don't do much. Honestly, this should probably be like autonomy change. What's it called? Monthly autonomy change? But that costs points, so I'm not willing to spend on it. To that. So where's something that's nice and free? Goods produced will do, it's more money. Other than that, we are 5, 5, 6. 2 random personality traits, thank you. We are no longer Austrian, we're happy being Venetian again. What's Italian called? If it's not... Oh, it's Latinate. We can go back to being Venetian. And we can have points. Monument upgrade cost? I don't know. It would either be M for monument or G for great project. Well, that's not in the M section. Is it G for great project? Italy doesn't exist yet. Well, there's not a Latin either. Yeah, there is a great project upgrade cost. 10%. It's 100 ducats. I think I'd make more than 100 ducats with the extra goods produced, though. So I think the goods produced is better. As in 10% of the cost of clicking the button on this once is 100 ducats. So I think we're good like that. Anyway, we try again. This time, hopefully... This is twice in a row that our allies have been extremely traitorous. Ready, steady, cook. Yes, but I'm not joining your offensive wars ever. Get over it. Get rid of the horses. Get rid of the forts that we don't want to pay for. That one may stay. I dishonored first. France should not have called me into that war. It was a stupid war. No. And my answer is I'm just not having allies' wars turned on. And I'm not going to feel bad about dishonoring when the AI is allowed to set people as friendly when you aren't. The AI isn't going to play by the same rules. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Yes, we'll pay the naval maintenance modifier 1. Get rid of the fort on Ferrara. It's a waste of money. Let's go piss the boss of the HRE off. You suck, you suck, you suck. You can't force this land to be inside the Empire. Oh, you're saying that Aragon broke the alliance? Then that would be an explanation. I didn't notice it. Now, I don't want to hate the Pope. That way excommunication lays. I don't mind hating Venice. Well, maybe it knows you want to watch porn stars, Arkansas. I shouldn't be paying for my army. Turn up the redoubt corruption, though. And we will have the stab. We should go past the happiness things. Sure you don't, Arkansas. Sure you don't. Try and get him as a friend. It's exactly because of what we're watching. If there's anything more important than my vanity around here, other than my ego, I want it found and shot. Oh. Here we go. Does he let you go free? He hasn't gone free so far. But his liberty desire isn't huge. So presumably we're still waiting for the event. Yep, he goes free. Actually, if I ate one more province from Naples, we could full annex him. Also, now that he's no longer under Aragon, we should change where we're spying. I was sure I was allied to you. And that I turned off being willing to join your wars. Anyway, improve relations. We can get you as well. I'm not joining your wars either. Offer him access. And go back to trying to generate this claim. I am ultra surprised that they are friends. He should see his PUCB and want to kill that. Wow. I don't know how he's managing it. If you're the player, I guarantee you that they'd be domineering. absolutely guarantee you that they'd be domineering. No question about it. No, administrator. Burger loans. Doesn't get us quite all the way there. Now let's do the math on whether this is actually earning us extra money. So this is earning us about 0.6 ducats a month extra money. 0.6 by 12, let's say that's 0.6 by 10, so that's 6 ducats a year. Okay, that isn't earning as much money as I thought it would. Loot some of England for ducats? Yeah, we could go waddle over and loot some of England. It's 16 ducats we don't have at the moment. As long as they don't decide to land units there. Or spawn pretender rebels on our face, which it looks like they're going to do. There is at least one other province that's worth looting. Once we're finished with Bordeaux. Yes, and that's bonus trade money. But it's meant to be high fantasy, Arkansas, not cheesy fantasy. Okay, and then go do main. Start building this one. It's another 16 ducats. Whew. No sense in hitting the manpower cap. If we can spend manpower rather than money on this, why not? So surprised that you've got him as a friend. You should want to be reunioning him. Like, if they were in a war together, I could maybe see them staying friendly until the end of the war. But that's it. Sometimes they... Ooh. Sometimes they don't even wait till the end of the war to go hostile. Three more months and then we can waddle back home. Well, that's Lithuania in Bologna. Because you're allied to Hungary. Because he's only got one frigging friend. Yeah. If the AI doesn't have full relationship slots, I feel like they should get a I'm desperate for more allies modifier to help encourage them to actually get allies. 2 more months, and 2 more months is probably enough for this one to more or less fully recover as well. Give them 1 more month. Maybe the AI isn't as needy and lonely as I am. I'm actually pretty good with being alone. Other people? Bleh. You mean as the general EU4 player? Well, I'm a specific EU4 player. I'm the generalissimo EU4 player. We are in Italy. Oh, no more looting. Time to go home and not make bonus money. Cry ourselves to sleep. France doesn't like that you won't join their wars. Wah! Fine, I'll join your stupid wars. At least Aragon isn't being a demanding shit. You're lucky I can't marry you. If I could marry you, I would clog up our relationship slot and then do this. He's trying to convince me to be his friend. I say a reluctant yes. What's the bet that now this guy will decide he's no longer friendly with them? Throw our 10k of men, throw 200 ducats. And wham bam, thank you. We've now got the Royal Palace of Caserta. Caserta? Cassette? Caserta? Caserta? I'm not sure. Summon the diet, sell yoink. Build a church.
I've heard there are jobs here. I want to be a lion tamer.
How many hours do I have? I'm nearly 40 years old. Getting worryingly close to 40 years old is how many hours I have. Loans all go bye-bye. Maybe suck up to you for a bit. Oh, how many hours do I have in this game? We're approaching 1444.4. You particularly care, my Steam info's in the About section. You can go snooping on your own time. I'm not here to name drop or something in that way. Why not a lumberjack? Because lumberjacks are only okay. Thank you, 000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Three more. He could have this happen again. So what I should actually pay attention to is when you die. Because if he dies, I want to turn off Will join his stupid wars. So that he doesn't try and call me in against Austria again. I suppose what I could also do is try and indicate that I'm friendly to Austria. Then he can't call me in. When he dies, it's too late. No, it isn't. When he dies, it starts the whole, do we keep Burgundy thing in here? And then France gets their war event for it. I don't think you're right there, Akaturbo. Him dying starts this thing. Recover our manpower? Sure, why not? We can indicate that we like you. What? Oh, come on, it cares about them? I assumed it was how much we liked them. Well, in any case, it says that we're friendly, so he couldn't call us in against them. Which is all we need. Offer our friends access. for him access. Not if Austria gets him instantly. I think the only way that's true is if it's a contested deathless thing rather than the event one. Renaissance tick. Tech tech. No more love to be had there. It's not too long till Bologna falls out of the Empire. It does take a lot for a rival not to contest it. They basically have to be fully... St. Jeppen! They basically have to be full occupied to say no. It's one of the very silly things. There should be a little more evaluating whether they think they can actually win the war or not, rather than just pointlessly fighting something that's a lose. Like, a guaranteed loss for them. I don't think we're ever going to have the money to do any more of those, so we might as well. Actually pay for things from now. Oh, wow. They made them give up Croatia. We could totally eat this and spit out a Dalmatia. Why not indeed? As long as they don't full annex him. Patience. The Pope can help with our money situation. Thank you, Pope Man. We do, after all, make a lot of money from taxes. And we're about ready to raise this maintenance and maybe try and get a bit of Dalmatia happening here. One more month. He hasn't joined the HRE. So it should be good to do that. Give. Oh, wow. He actually has enough boats. Rip the boats. Fine, we walk over the slow and painful way. Coward. Fine, don't care. Just siege these down. Yep, 3 points. Love them. Seriously? Oh yes, don't concentrate on the people. At least that one isn't progressing. Nor can it. And of course he's making more progress than I am. Yeah, that's right. No, get out of my land. You as well. And then the war is done. Holy sh... Outnumbered 2-1, he managed to win. Look, a 5-shock leader goes a long way, I'll certainly admit. But that seems a little excessive. Oh my god, they full annexed him. You bastards! Well, I can eat you and release you, but I don't really want to, because then the Ottomans will come knocking. Or just steal their money. I really didn't think they would full annex them. It's a pretty greedy move. On the other hand, it means that he'll soon be a delicious 100% subject. Oh, Aragon's given up their friendship. Although, that's because he got PU'd by you, which is all the more reason, because you're going to want to go restore Union on Naples, right? Well, he's neutral for now. Anyway, back to this. Train. Maybe we can get you to be our friend. It's not like you hate France or France hates you. No? What? Oh my gosh. Castile got a PU on England. Rip France? Possibly? Possibly rip France. Very possibly rip France. $40 versus 30, 30, 20. Now, admittedly, he has some subjects, so they help out a little bit too. He's probably got like 4, 4... Okay, 7, 4, 4, let's say. So he's more like 60, but 60 still isn't as big as 30, 30, 20. And also nominally 15, but this 15 is not really real because it's busy trying to fend off Morocco. I kind of need a new friend to replace France. Austria wouldn't be the worst. Of course you can have access, Ottomans. Whatever you want. Only 2 away now. You're waiting for the dip annex reduction? Pay the money. It's cheaply bought prestige. Venice is ex-commed. They wouldn't make a terrible vassal. Actually, we'll keep sucking up here if he's willing to be our friend once this is over. And France actually has white-pieced that. Then you know what? We might do ye old tricky de-ally, re-ally trick. There we go. Now I got the two big boys. And I feel safe again. Hey, Astro Pineapple. Nothing too stressful to begin with for the day. Reform Government 1. Eco would be more money. Trade wouldn't even be the worst. That said, when do I ever get to play with Divine? And we are the most ahead on mill. Leader cost down is also pretty nice. You could probably stack leader cost down to a... Oh, oh, oh. Oh, joy. Well, at least I'm friends with you. And now look, it hasn't happened straight away, Akaturbo. So they're busy dealing with this event. They got it straight away. And they still wait for the event before France. And then it says at the end of this, this may lead to war with France. So now is the time to briefly turn this off. Yeah, I thought it worked that way. I was pretty sure it did work this way, where you have to wait for the end of this before it does it. Didn't he do it instant last time? It takes about a year. It's just that I didn't notice that he got the PU straight away. Francis, you won't join my wars. Fine. Quit being a sook. Dun. 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 Well, I make no calls about you missing it. I definitely didn't notice until... There's war. I guess I'm willing to hate Naples. I'm willing to hate Tuscany. And I'm willing to hate the Pope. Oh, hello, your friend is dishonoring. Done. Sorry, little guy, but you're becoming our vassal. When Halley's Comet comes back, you're gonna die? What's its round trip time? Is it 90 years? 74 years? $75 years. For some reason the number 74 stuck in my head. France is grumpy. Because they've just suddenly allied Naples. Well, we can do this. It can be done. And if he doesn't want to be my friend, then that's his own stupidity, France. Castile is better than you, deal with it. Actually, they had to give back some of their land. They didn't just white peace. They were forced to give back Maine and Cayenne. I think France is on the way out. Keep him ultra happy. Okay, nom you and spit you out. Hello, little guy. Welcome to the team. Now do we do you? It's kind of tempting. I got the tactics tech and you don't. Try and kill our air off. Yeah, I think we'll go for it. No, I said stay. Cool, we've scared them off. Well, at least partially. And Serbia as well now. Yeah, I'll do this just because we never get to use it. Take the extra morale. If we're not going to use it now, when will we use it? Oh, you're scared, you say. To shreds, you say. There we go. Now, Popey Boy, how about you give up friends with Naples and money and humiliate, and that's about right. I don't know where he's going and why, but whatever. Whoa, slow down. You here. You there. Do or die, and indeed, they die. Kind of surprised that Provence isn't going after Avignon. And we've almost got enough money to do the next level of this. Talented theologian. Money, kill, kill. Yeah, that's right. Go away. God damn it. Very good, and then up. Now, how about that giving me all your stuff? Thank you. And then we completely crush you, and then you're not a problem. And we can quack, 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 quack. Strong duckies. Venezia is a decentralized nation in which local dukes and counts have considerable independence from the Grand Master. This system has its benefits and makes maintaining the primacy of royal power a significant challenge. But in return, I can steal Mantua's trade, and he has a center of trade in my trade node. So that's quite a useful... Will you see her muscular ducks? They're strong duckies. Serbia won't honor at the moment. We could turn him into a great big subject. But I'm already sort of butting up against them being disloyal as is. So I think we'll just stick to these two. Maybe make them extra happy. Take the burger loans again. In fact, sell Yoink. Take the burger loans. And start the next level of this Nepalese palace. Stop paying for you. Stop paying for you. You did do the release Gascony thing? Yeah. Eating up this before you go and PU France just makes sure France isn't so big that they get uppity. Otherwise, England PUing France whilst they're full-size France, you've got to constantly be alert that you don't let your units get hurt anywhere, because if you lose even a little bit of army size, France might suddenly go, unhappy! Support independence from everyone! France only has 8 provinces left. You've really done a number of them. Wherever there's war, there's forts. Some are temporary, field fortifications abandoned once the war is won and lost. Others are permanent, with great, solid walls providing a sturdy defense against all that is thrown at them, be it men, cannonballs, or other projectiles. Improvements in fort maintenance led to better forts and make it cheaper and easier to maintain our lines of defense. No, I'd rather the prestige. Now he's getting beaten up by Provence. Castile says busy. They're busy trying to PU Portugal, who did lose to Morocco, but Morocco didn't actually take Ceuta back. Instead, they said Shib is more important. The next goals are Toulouse and Tuscany. This is so much AE when you take it. Just so much AE. Might as well liquidate that. The sooner that we hit 10,000, the sooner that we can throw 10,000 extra men at building this palace. It's a pity that the manpower one's all the way at the end. I thought this was manpower in True Faith provinces. I must be forgetting. Lo and behold, some members of our monastic order have been starting to advocate for greater expansion, since divinity is always by our government's side. Our ruler, Atenolfo, despite of being reticent about taking radical decisions in the past, has been listening for quite a while, and his will is starting to change. Our generals have been notified of this and ambitious views and have chosen to follow them, even if it means investing themselves in new troops. You usually just eat France. Oh, dip points. And we can't even do that. Okay. Arkansas the Monmouth. At the end of this year, this will become possible. Oof. Oh, next one of these. Also, they made him spit out Spoleto and Perugia again. Yes, and yes. What need does God have of gold? Bonus tax modifier. Speaking of bonus tax modifier, we want the Ultra Super Mega ahead of time. Modifiers. I can afford the unrest. Nowhere has unrest anyway. Austria is preparing to attack Wallachia, presumably because they got the PU on Hungary. Yes. Does Hungary have the claims? They do. Austria does not have claims. Oh, poor Siena. We could help them. Yeah, we can help them. If he calls in France, at least Savoy will get in the way. Muscovy is preparing to attack the Great Horde. Woo. Now, you actually calling in France? Doesn't look it. And I think he's losing by too much now. Now, I'll let you out. Give me tons of money. Look at all the money. And a humiliate. Beautiful. That gives us the money we need to do this. And ta-da! Even more reform points. Also, we can pay off our loans. or Popey Boy has lost his Venetian coast. Also yes to that. Make sure my little minions love me. Oh, and I left the war and they won. Boo! But at least I got lots of money out of it. I was assuming Savoy would win that. Do we want to be beer brewers? Bonus production from grain, almost double. Wine and goods produced. Goods produced is so good. Double the amount of this produced. Near enough. Doesn't look like it's showing up in here, though. Have I seen Sandhorman's video on the Ottoman siege of Crete? Nope! Haven't even heard of that person before, sorry. Can't say I have. So much as heard of them before. War taxes, probably. I don't really want to be at war with the Ottomans, thank you, Castile. I'm afraid I say no here. That's a big nope. Not interested at being at war with the Ottomans. "27 years of siege. A whole generation raised in siege. You think Castile thinks I'd like to be at war with the Ottomans? Then they think wrong. They think very, very wrong. So maybe it's time to return to our French friends. Hell, even Milan is an okay friend. Iceland is alive? I see a Norway, but you must mean in your game. Ice, ice, baby. The real question is, will the Ottomans do anything? To go try and interrupt this, and I don't know that they will. If I was in it, the Ottomans would definitely walk over to me, no questions asked, but I don't know that they'll walk all the way over to Castile. Nearly there. Currently it says 13 more years. Urbino actually looks nice and edible, now that it's pointed out. Generate some claims. hand it all over to Bologna. We want a talented theologian. Pay off those loans. Absolutely every single one of them. Mission yoink. Sure, a workshop. Seems sensible enough. Production was 5.4. We'll see what it becomes. I could indicate I hate you and that I want my guy to generate another claim. If he generates that one, I can generate this one. It's not like Saluzzo is going to hold us at bay. The Ottomans have golden aged and Granada war is over. They keep a hold only of Alhambra. But now he's super hostile. Why? Because they want Naples. Me want Naples. Alright. Start waddling into place. Raise that maintenance. I mean, usually I have the I'm allowed to chain annex thing on, so the malice usually isn't such a big deal. It is nice that if you don't have nobles, then that mission is really nice. Because it's one of the few ways that you can avoid it without nobles. Short of just, like, insta-inheriting your subjects. He is really grumpy. I want Naples. Chomp. Call back. Declare you tasty food. Looks like my minions got this. I don't even have to siege. Might do a bit of looting though. Give it 4 months of looting and then we'll go do Saluzzo. 3 months of looting. Two months of looting. And 1 month of looting. Very good. Across to Saluzzo, even if it's the most roundabout way. Blah. I hate that event. Corruption and morale loss. It's just such a double hitter for bad effects. There's almost no way you can ever justify taking it. They, pushed up their army size after you attacked them, eh? Sneaky, sneaky. Oh wow, Saluzzo's 2 PM. No PM. Prepare to eat these two as well. They have 300,000 troops in 4 provinces. Makes you wish the AI didn't cheat with regards to not coalitions, to attrition, doesn't it? Really makes you wish the AI didn't cheat with regards to attrition. Pull back, piece Saluzzo out, steal his cookies. Back to generating this claim. Also, I should peace out. Well, no, I shouldn't peace out until I've got these claims ready. It's bullshit they can have 300... It is bullshit that they can have 300k units in the mountains of Persia and suffer next to 0 attrition. Attrition should be uncapped again. Bring back uncapped attrition. Bring back CK2 level, like, 80% attrition in these provinces. You try and siege these provinces down in CK2... you will lose like 80% of your men to attrition. One more month. Okay, call back. Peace out. Get the claim. Hand them over to our guy. There we go. Pay the dip. Finish this claim. Hand over that claim. And that might be the last thing we do. I don't see us generating 5,000 ducats such that we can afford to do that. I am willing to be your friend, seeing as we've turned on Castile. Hand it over to him. And then we declare that this guy is tasty food. Okay. Now that number was what, 5.5 before, and it's gone up to 7. So an extra ducat and a half. Suppose I could build one in my subjects. I'm just that generous. You might as well have this. So might you. So might you. So might this one. And in a second, so might this one. We've got to remember this number was 72 and see how it changes once we get the new marketplaces. You understand why attrition was capped? Because they don't bother teaching the AI how to deal with attrition? They could just teach the AI to, you know, deal with attrition. Not to overstack. Okay, hand them over to our guy. Wrong one. It's meant to be Bologna. Bologna, he wants it to be me. No, it's yours. There you go, friend. Welcome to being even bigger. You've grown 10, 20, 30, 40. You've grown about 5 times bigger under my stewardship. The number was 72 before, and now it's 80. $82. It might even go up to 83 once that marketplace kicks in there. Not quite. We need to get Istria for ourselves. Sizable Italian vassal, that's a load of bologna. Bologna in our bolognese. Makes me want Mum's pizza. Not Mum's pizza. Makes me want to make Mum's spaghetti. T-minus 5 years and we're done. Yes to that guy. Yes to you. And yes to land maintenance man, because he half pays for himself. So he's effectively half price. He isn't literally half price, but because our army costs us, let's say, 5 ducats a month, he's saving us more or less 0.5 ducats a month. And so he pays for approximately half of his cost in the savings that he grants us. Campaign's going to be over before we finish annexing him, so I don't mind starting. Make sure France is as in love with us as they can be. Castile is trying to eat up Naples. Poor Naples. We could even do this at the moment, but there's not a lot of point when we're 2 and a bit years away from our end goal. Annex our guy. Sure, why not? Surprised that's come down so much. Humiliated the Pope, humiliated Naples, eclipsed Florence, longtime rivals, age objectives, and yet it is not enough. Get our units in place for that war, we'll go humiliate him again. I think we can squeeze that in before this finishes. When is this truce? It already is, so you know what? Go, go, go. Admit that you're stinky. Go. You're stinky, admit it. Oh, halt. Pile on, pile on. Pile on. Go kill them. Or subjects. Good luck. If they've got 11 units, 11 should be good for guarding the province. Okay, kill, and then across to here. God damn it. Too far. Whoops. Now, if I can get you to stop being friends with, I was going to say him, but he's already been eaten by the Ottomans. And in fact, the Ottomans are hungry for more. I don't know how. Oh, because they're attacking Epirus. Fair enough. That should be enough to get you out. Go away. Give me your cookies. Come home. And admit that you're stinky. No. What do you mean, no? Two siege guys, fantastic. The rest of you, you especially are garbage. How about now? And all your cookies. Thank you. They admitted they're stinky. And... 6 more months. Not even. 4 more months, maybe 3, depending on if it rounds up. Salomon Kalau? Done. We're a different government form, and we've done it via the reform.